You ever wonder why people walk out of your life? Yeah, I see it in your eyes. You feel abandoned. You think they just got tired of you, like you were some broken thing they tossed out when they were done. But let me tell you, kid, it's not about you. It's about them. You're standing here thinking God's got it out for you. Like, why the hell would he take away the people who meant everything? But maybe, just maybe, he saw something you couldn't. Maybe he saw through their lies, their smiles, all that fake loyalty. They weren't there for you. They were there for themselves. You're stuck on the pain, huh? That knife twisting in your gut 'cause they left you hanging. Let me break it to you straight. It hurts 'cause you gave a damn. But they never really did. They were taken from you. Your time, your energy, your soul. You were feeding their egos, filling their voids, and you didn't even see it. Hell, you probably loved them too much to notice. But here's the thing. God saw it. He saw that they were poison, slithering into your life with their fake promises, telling you what you wanted to hear while they sucked the life out of you. Yeah, you thought they were your salvation, your family, your friends. But they were parasites, sucking the good out of you and leaving you with nothing. You're hurting, I get it. But wake up. God ripped them out of your life 'cause he knew they weren't good enough for you. Yeah, you. You, with all your mess, all your mistakes, you're still worth more than the garbage they brought to your life. But you can't see that yet, can you? You're blinded by your own need for them, your own desperation to feel needed. Pathetic. But hey, we've all been there. Even me. You're down on your knees, crying over people who wouldn't even bother to look back at you if they passed you on the street. People who used you, who said they'd be there till the end, then split the second things got real. Cowards. Cowards who didn't deserve you. But that's the joke, isn't it? You loved them, needed them, thought you couldn't live without them. And now, look at you, standing here, empty-handed, wondering what went wrong. Nothing went wrong, kid. Everything went right. God saw what you couldn't, so he cut the cord for you, 'cause you didn't have the guts to do it yourself. And now here you are, free. It don't feel like freedom yet, does it? It feels like the whole world is sitting on your chest, squeezing the air out of your lungs. That's the price you pay for seeing the truth, for realizing you were carrying dead weight all along. You want to know what real pain is? It's not the loss, no. Real pain comes from realizing how much time you wasted on the wrong people. It's the gut-wrenching moment when you realize you loved people who never really saw you, never really cared about you. And God, well, God couldn't sit back and watch you destroy yourself any longer. so he yanked them out of your life. You should be thanking him, but you're too busy crying, aren't you? You wanted them to stay. You wanted them to love you back the way you loved them. But that's not how it works. Love ain't this fairy tale, ain't this happy ending you see in the movies. Love is ugly, it's painful, it's raw. And the truth is, not everyone can handle it. Some people, they're not built for love. They're built to take, to drain, to feed off the souls of the ones who care. And you're a giver. That's your curse. You give and you give and you give until there's nothing left. And then when you're empty, they walk away. 'Cause they got what they wanted. But you know what? Screw them. God saw through their act. He saw them for what they really were. Leeches, hanging on till they drained you dry. He saw the rot underneath their pretty words, their false promises. So he ripped them away from you. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't bad luck. It was divine intervention. But here's the part that's gonna sting, kid. You're sitting here hurting, wishing things were different, wishing they were still here. But deep down, you know I'm right. You know they weren't good for you. You know you'd still be wasting your time, your energy, your soul, if they were still in your life. You'd still be stuck in that toxic cycle, pouring yourself into people who don't give a damn about you. That's why you gotta stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop crying over what's gone. Start seeing what's in front of you. You got a clean slate now. It's time to rebuild. But this time, you do it right. You build your life with people who give as much as they take. People who see you, who really see you for who you are, not for what you can do for them. And that, my friend, is going to be your revenge. Not on them, but on yourself. Because the real betrayal, it wasn't from them. It was from you. You betrayed yourself. Every time you let them take from you. Every time you put their needs above your own. Every time you stayed when you should have walked away. But no more. God gave you a gift when he removed them. He gave you a chance to see your worth, to stand on your own 2 feet without leaning on people who never had your back to begin with. He gave you the chance to rewrite your story without their poison clouding your vision. So what's it gonna be? You gonna keep feeling sorry for yourself? Or are you gonna stand up, dust yourself off, and start living for you? 'Cause they're gone, kid, and they ain't coming back. And that's the best thing that could have ever happened to you. You think you're still the same person you were before they left? Nah. You're different now. You've been through the fire and it's burned away all the illusions, all that love, all that loyalty you thought you had. Gone. What's left? Just you. But don't look at that like it's a bad thing. That's your power now. The minute they walked away, they gave you something no one else could. freedom. It's ironic, ain't it? You thought you needed them to be free, but the truth is, they were chains around your ankles. God cut those chains for you. He knew you wouldn't do it yourself. You didn't have the guts. Look at you now, standing here without them. You're still breathing. You're still moving. Sure, you're hurting. But that pain, it's proof you're alive. Pain is a reminder that you gave a damn, that you felt something. That makes you stronger than them. 'Cause you know what? They never felt nothing. Not like you did. They took and they took. But they never really cared. That's why it was so easy for them to leave. But you're still carrying the weight of it like a damn fool. You're dragging around the memories, the hurt, like it's some kind of badge of honor. But let me ask you something. What's it doing for you? What's the point of hanging on to ghosts, huh? They're gone. But you keep letting them live rent-free in your head. Why? You think if you hold on long enough, it'll bring them back? That somehow they'll realize what they lost and come crawling back to you? Newsflash, kid, they won't. And even if they did, they do the same damn thing all over again. You want to know why? 'Cause that's who they are. People don't change. Not really. Oh, sure. They might act different for a while, say all the right things to get back in your good graces. But sooner or later, they'll show their true colors again. And you'll be right back where you started. Broken, betrayed, wondering why the hell you gave them another chance. So don't even think about it. You want to survive in this world? You gotta toughen up. You gotta start looking out for number one, you. 'Cause no one else is gonna do it for you. No one else gives a damn about you like you do. That's the truth. And the sooner you accept it, the sooner you'll stop getting hurt. You think God didn't know that? You think he didn't see how they were dragging you down? That's why he took them away. Why he ripped them out of your life. You didn't lose anything. You were saved from it. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying this is easy. Hell, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. You're gonna have nights where the loneliness hits you like a sledgehammer, where the silence is so loud it feels like it's gonna crush you. But you gotta push through it. You gotta fight. You think the darkness is your enemy, but it's not. It's your teacher. It's showing you what you're made of. When you're standing in the dark alone, that's when you find out who you really are. And let me tell you something. You're stronger than you think. You survived them, didn't you? You survived their betrayal, their abandonment. That's no small feat, kid. Most people would have crumbled by now, but you're still standing. Maybe not as tall as you want to be, but you're still here. And that's something to be proud of. But pride alone ain't gonna get you where you need to be. You gotta let go of the past. You gotta stop living in the what-ifs and the could-have-beens. That's all dead weight dragging you down. The only thing that matters now is what you do next. You got two choices. You can keep dwelling on what you lost, keep letting it eat away at you until there's nothing left but bitterness and regret. Or you can use it. You can take that pain, that anger, that betrayal, and turn it into something powerful. Something that'll drive you forward, that'll make you unstoppable. Yeah, you heard me. Unstoppable. That's what you are now, whether you believe it or not. You've been through the worst, and you're still here. You've seen what people are really like, how they can smile in your face and stab you in the back at the same time. You've seen the truth of this world. It's ugly, it's cruel, and it doesn't care about you. But that's where your strength lies. You know the game now. You know how it works. And that makes you dangerous. 'Cause you ain't playing by their rules anymore. You're done with the illusions, the fantasies, the lies. You're ready to be real. And real? That's something most people can't handle. They can't handle the truth. They'd rather live in their little bubbles, pretending everything's fine, pretending the people around them are who they say they are. But you're better than that. You've seen the cracks in the facade. You know what's lurking beneath the surface, and you ain't afraid of it. You face the darkness, and you're still here. You've walked through hell, and you came out the other side, scarred, sure, but alive. So, what are you gonna do with that, huh? You gonna keep sitting here, crying over the ashes of what could have been? Or you gonna stand up, brush yourself off, and build something new? Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Yeah, it's gonna take time, but you got something now that you didn't have before. You got clarity. You see the world for what it really is, and that's priceless. You're free, kid. You're free to make your own choices now, without anyone holding you back, without anyone using you or weighing you down. You're free to build a life that's yours, that's real, that's filled with people who actually give a damn about you. So stop mourning what you lost and start celebrating what you've gained. God saw what you couldn't. He saw that you were better off without them, and now you got the chance to prove him right. You think you're alone, but you're not. You got yourself, and that's all you need. 'Cause when it comes down to it, the only person you can really rely on is you. Everyone else, they're just along for the ride, and they'll hop off the second things get rough. But you're your own ride. You don't need anyone else to carry you, to validate you, to make you feel whole. You're whole, all on your own. You just don't see it yet, but you will. One day, you'll look back on this moment and realize it was the best thing that ever happened to you. You'll realize that losing them wasn't a loss at all. It was a gift from God, a gift of freedom, a gift of truth. So stop crying, kid. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop holding on to people who let go of you a long time